So, this is why we wild camp. We went to, what was the town we were just in? La Folie. La Folie, we hiked for maybe an hour, no, a good hour. About an hour and a half out of Folie. Met some great guys from all over the UK. Actually, I put them on the last video, I mentioned it. But we hiked with them out of there, and we talked for about 45 minutes before I let him go on, because I knew Seth was bored and he wanted us to just hang out on our own, which I was good with. But anyway, one of them, Robert, lives in Ireland with his wife, who's from Indiana. He asked me what part of the States I was in, and I told him I grew up in south of Indianapolis, and he said, yeah, I spent 15 years there. His grandfather, on both sides of the family, they both had their, anyway, they had ties to the States, so it was easy for him to get some type of long-term card. Now he's dual citizenship, along with his wife. Anyway, they live in Ireland. They moved back to Ireland in 2009. And he said they both love it there, other than, he said the winters are just really harsh and can be just really dreary. And you know, he said even in the summer it rarely gets above 60. So, but this is why we have a tent. I mean, it's killer to bring all this extra gear, but we can come down to this river, take off our shoes and socks, chill, and I originally thought we'd sit down here 15 minutes. It's already been a half hour, and I'm going to stay as long as Seth wants to stay. I figure it's almost 5 now. If we leave at 5:30 and we hike for 2 hours, I don't have much concern, because there appears to be a lot of low-lying land. We're going to stay down in this valley pretty much the rest of our evening. So I'm hoping we can camp, you know, 50 feet off the river. That would be great. Again, refuges, you can't beat this. There's on the path we met a guy from Chile, and he said he bivouacs, and I didn't understand what he meant, and after a bit he basically, because I said, well, it looks like you've got a sleeping pad. He said, yes, I have a sleeping pad and a small bag, but I do not have a tent. I just find any kind of shelter out of the elements in the evening and just stay there. But he said I find an old abandoned building, a shack, whatever. And he's hiking by himself. And I don't know, I guess that's okay. I find it kind of creepy, because those places are, you know, sure, you're going to go into them at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, no one's going to bother you, that's for certain. But a lot of people tend to go in there and relieve themselves, both number 1 and number 2. Seth and I walked into one and we walked right back out, because we just wanted to check one out, and they're nasty. So I would never stay in one, because I'm just thinking rats, mice, you know, all that stuff at night. But hey, this guy seemed like he's just like, whatever, you know, come out here, chill, stay wherever I want to stay, and just move on. But I like the freedom in that, but I also love the freedom in that we've got a shelter to keep all of the elements off of it. So Seth's building dams and water pools and all that good stuff. If we get 2 hours of hiking in, I'm good. If we don't, I don't really care. We are less than 2 days away from our van in Triet, so the hike this evening and tomorrow will be really nice. Tomorrow evening, if we decide to push it, it'll get a little challenging, because there's a pretty good elevation. We got to go up on the side of a mountain. My feeling is we camp at the edge of the mountain tomorrow evening, and then make the last bit that's really tough the next morning when we're you know, full of energy. So this is it. This is life out in nature. I could take a nap, except it's getting late in the evening. The sun's starting to, well, the sun's going in behind the clouds and then behind the mountain there. But again, we've got 1700. We have three hours and a half maybe of daylight left. There are a lot of clouds, but Don't appear to be too many dark ones, so hopefully we won't get any rain tonight. Mother Nature, keep on doing what you've been doing. Building a dam? Oh, the Johnstown flood!
Bitch!